Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be quick and short, and I hope to make it like a recurring thing or theme on the channel. So we are going to be talking about this book. It's Jim Martins is a graphic designer whom I really admire. He has about over 15 years of experience, I think, designing identities, iconic identities, and great stuff. Basically, as designers, I believe that not only should we consume design content, we should try and read, apart from books, case studies, design writings, because there's lots of knowledge hidden in writing, not just visuals. This is how I did, this is how I did. But when you read processes, it kind of helps. Even from this cover, you can see the quality of work. So I got this ad cover for about it was on sales on Amazon. I got for about maybe $23 USD. I wasn't really sure, but this is the ad cover. You can see really I've just been thinking about what it is to be an African designer. And that conversation has been coming up lately in the industry about the segregation of design, African designers, especially with this Adobe Creativity for All awards, whereby Africa is a continent with over how many countries, and not a single country in Africa is eligible to be able to apply for that award. It just shows a lot of long way we have to go as designers, as Black designers. And low-key, it also reminds me of this when I did a video about female designers. I highlighted, I've forgotten her name now, but she's an American designer. They also have these issues with Black designers, Black American designers, whereby there's kind of let's say a wide gap between the white designers and the Black designers. There's just sort of, I don't know. Now, so I was talking about African design here. So when I was buying this book, like I said, I've always wanted to buy this book. I was also looking for something else to buy, maybe history of design. But the history of design book that I saw was number one, it was expensive. Number two, it's giving me history of design from the European point of view. There's no African point of view. There's no documentation regarding African design. In fact, the ones that I saw that are African design, it was written by a white person. I'm what the fuck is what is I really wish we start changing narratives. I want to pick more books, more design books that are written by Blacks, written by Africans. I want them to tell our stories, but that's by the way. Today we are highlighting James Martins. So like I said, James Martins, his quality of work is top notch. You can see from his book. So he basically just gave an honest guide to creativity and logo design. One thing I like about this book is his style of writing. It was very conversational. It felt okay, this was just a mentor talking to you or your body talking to you. The tone of writing was very straightforward. I also like that this book is heavily visual. I just love this. I love it. He had personal stories. Let me go to the work part. It's heavy visuals. It showed his sketch process, his design process. He was quite open with his design process. Like I said, it's so visual. It's interesting to read. So that's one thing I love about it. And this book, the title is, it actually lived up to his name as the honest guide to creativity and logo design. So James Martin not only talk about his design process, how he starts from sketching to word mapping, from word mapping to sketching. He also talk about the business part of the design, getting on calls, figuring things out. He also touched about the issue of being a, how will I put it, generalist and a specialist. He gave his opinion. It is just as if this book felt like something that's a masterclass. Those masterclass that you pay 200 USD for, 500 USD for. This book actually felt like this. It's it is intensive. It is packed. Some of these things he said here, they are not new. It's not you, but definitely you learn something new. Some of them is something as a designer you are familiar with, but you actually sometimes we need to have this thing echo in our head 200 times per day. So yeah, see another, that's fine. So basically that's just it about this book. Like I said, it's going to be a quick review of this book, and this book review might not be in-depth, but I don't know, I'm just putting it out there. Maybe my next ones, as I buy the book, I'll go in depth into breaking it down and all of that stuff. But for now, if you can get this book, do get it. And James Martins has a YouTube channel. You might want to check out his channel. And what else? Yeah, he has a lot of freebies. I'm subscribed to his newsletter, so you might want to also subscribe to his newsletter. He shares some stuff, some gems there, gems. Is it gems or jams? Gems, GEM. I'm pronouncing it like GERM. It shares some gems there, and it's just brilliant. Anyways, that will be all for this video. I'm looking to buy more design books, and I hope to like do more design reviews. So yeah, that will just be it. If there's any book recommendations, book that you like want me to try out, even though it's hardcover or ebooks, I'm also down for that. Please drop your recommendation in the box below, and I'll see you in my next one. Love you. Did I just say love? Anyways, I love you. Bye. This video is everywhere. I had always wanted to buy this book, like, because James Martin's, I love his work. His work is like, I mean, look at his work is like, it's close to art, but it's not art. Like, yo, I was blown away, man. I don't know if the camera can pick it up.